Look at me. What happened? Oh yeah, marriage, kids, career, nearly 40 years of life gone by. And this is what I look like now.
Oh God, what has happened to me? Oh yeah, more than 30 years of marriage, kids, work, career. That's what happened.
65. They tell you this is the age of slowing down, of rocking chairs and quiet afternoons, grandkids on your lap, the golden years. Well, fuck that. Not for me. But waking up here, anchored in the heat of Dakar, Senegal, my body has a different opinion. The blood still pumps, the heart still races, and yes, sometimes to the pleasant surprise of a man of my age, the morning brings a vitality that feels more like 25 than 65. My name is Alex. You can call me Sailor Alex. For 10 years, I've lived a life on camera. Every storm, every port, every mistake, well, disappeared. Over 800 videos. A hacker wiped my channel clean.
Oh no!
But they didn't delete the salt in my lungs. They didn't delete the 6 years I lived in Cape Verde. And he certainly didn't delete the will of a 65-year-old Swiss sailor who is just now starting the best chapter of his life. Welcome back, baby. This is the ultimate chapter. 10 years ago, I was a Swiss guy with a plan. Get the license, buy the boat, sail the Med, clean, organized, predictable. Then I hit West Africa, and Africa changes you, or it breaks you. I lived a life in my 50s that would make a mango blush. Beautiful women, music, sex, drugs, the full drunken sailor package. I dealt with authorities who wanted bribes and gangsters who needed help, and I survived it all. People think sailing is just wind and water and good times. It's not. It's people. For 6 years, I didn't just visit Cape Verde, I lived it. I sailed to 8 of the 10 islands. I learned the language not from a book, but I learned Cape Verdean Creole from the women I loved. When you learn a language from a girlfriend, you don't just learn the polite words first. You learn the expressions, the jokes, the curses, and the poetry. It was a life of music, passion, and let's say, intense living. It was fucking wild, man. Let's be honest. The romantic version of sailing is a lie. For years, my online earnings weren't enough. I wasn't getting a pension yet. I had no safety net. So what do you do when you're a Swiss sailor stuck in Africa with little money? You do what you have to do. I took a few adventurous jobs. Nothing illegal or immoral, mind you. But when you're between a rock and a hard place, between hunger and the horizon, well, you make deals. You navigate the gray areas. You deal with the gangsters, the corrupt officials, the interesting characters. I lived the drunken sailor's life not because it was fun. Well, no wait, it was. But because it was a way to survive. The women, the music, the sex, the drugs. It was a whirlwind. It kept me moving when I wanted to stop. It kept me alive when the pension hadn't kicked in yet. It was wild, baby. I don't need to do the adventurous jobs anymore. I can sail for the right reasons.
"10 years ago, that was my sailing ocean where I sailed a long time ago. And guess what? I'm ready to leave all this behind. Yep. I want to get out of here. Why? Good question. It's too safe, man. Because of all this. It's too nice. Because I want to go to Africa. You're retired and 65 like I am. I'm going to a warmer place. I don't have much time left. And I'm going to go from here, where I started, and off to Africa. Yes, Africa.
That's why the refit here in Dakar feels different. This isn't about running away, it's about getting ready to move on. So how do you refit a 45-year-old French boat in Senegal when you're used to Swiss precision?
I was wondering why my solar panel wasn't working. Well, I figured it out. It's full of shit.
You don't. In Switzerland, we have textbooks. Here, we have African standard. Last summer, I wanted to get my engine rebuilt. Master mechanic Arona was all ready to do it. The manner things get done here with such ease is a lesson on how to remain calm and carry on. And just like that, see that? That's the language of survival. I learned Creole from love, but I'm learning Dakar standard from necessity. You dance with it.
Alors, qu'est-ce que t'en penses, Arona?
Voilà, c'est mon tout propre, tout beau. Donc, prochaine étape sur le bateau.
If you try to force Swiss efficiency here, you go fucking insane. You don't fight the chaos. You embrace it. You let the work happen when it happens. You drink the tea. You wait. And somehow, the boat gets ready. I lost over 800 videos. I can't get those back. But I learned something in those 10 years that no hacker can delete. You don't control the ocean. You don't control people. And you definitely don't control time in Senegal. You adapt to the conditions. Yeah, I lost my channels. I lost my videos. I lost years of my life to hackers and chaos. Blah, blah, blah. But I'm still here. I'm 65 years old and I feel 45. I have my pension. I have my boat. And I have a story that's far from over. I'm not here to make DIY tutorials. Honestly, I mostly suck at fixing things. What I'm going to show you is how to survive, how to deal with the authorities when they stop you for no reasons, how to find fuel when there's none, how to trust a crew that knows nothing about sailing, how to live when you're 65 and the world says you should be resting. We're going to refit this Jeanneau SunFizz 40, my Galopin, which means rascal in French, by the way. We are going to sail the African coast. Not as tourists, not as influencers, but as adventurers. I'll show you the real West Africa, the beautiful, the dangerous, chaotic truth, the women, the friends, the foes, and the weather. The refit is happening, and the African coast is waiting, baby. And Winded Voyage is back as Winded Voyager. Subscribe to Winded Voyager. It's the ultimate chapter, and it's beginning now. From Dakar to the world, baby. Hello, welcome to Galopin. These are our studios, man. This is where the magic happens. It's humble, but it gets the job done. It's because of the great people like you on Patreon who make this happen. This Living Adventure series. I hope you'll join our community. We've got some extra perks like live updates, news, photos, videos, and I've even taken a stab at writing some short stories which are not for general audiences on YouTube. And our friend Graham from Australia set up a WhatsApp chat to aptly called Galopin's Cockpit. Guys from all over have joined, and it's this community that's contributing to the continuation of this Living Adventure series. If not, you can always watch us for free on YouTube. Make sure to give us a like or a dislike, make a comment, make your opinion heard. I'll try to get back to you. Thanks for watching this episode of Winded Voyage, a real Living Adventure series. It's not fake, baby.